In this episode of Bear Podcast,
using the Guybrator,
twink shaming,
Tesla and Airbnb,
and the bionic penis.
all these and more, and a response to our listener comment. Stay tuned.
Bear Podcast 580. Bigger than the Earth, floating through space.
Kind of concerns many of us, even gay people.
He used to be cute, but that bitch she needs to be slapped.
Strip Cards Against Humanity.
And it's Sunday night. Did you do the sing along with Sound of Music?
One of them is gay and the other is straight.
I'm so gay.
Apparently he became gay.
It might be a source of sexually positive pleasure.
We worked on it. We had pleasure. That's great.
Is how it's done.
Welcome everyone to Bear Podcast. I am Nard.
And I'm Ray.
Yes, welcome to episode 580, and it's a Monday, August 24th,
Are we back to
2015.
doing on Monday days?
Probably yes, because this is our first week as a roommates. All right.
And we haven't killed each other yet.
Yeah, not yet. So far we're good. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. We did some upgrades here in the house, like having a DVR in the house and stuff like that.
Because I got to be able to record my shows.
Speaking of
Which
show,
we'll talk about
we'll
more
talk about
later.
it later. Oh
More
my
about
God,
it
there's so
later.
many things to talk about. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. So Ray, how's your weekend? Which is the same, the same.
We almost did the same.
How
Well,
would-
no, you went and did stuff Saturday while I was sitting here dying.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I went out with a couple of friends, with David and Fernando and Jason. Just hung out with them in their house, and yeah, we just watched. What did we watch? We watched some HGTV.
That's always fun to watch.
You know how gays are.
Yeah.
Always watch HGTV. And yeah, so shout out to David because he's going to Turkey this coming Tuesday. So I'm glad for him. He's going to be away for 3 weeks. And yeah, I've never been to Turkey. I'd like to go to Turkey one day. That'd be
Is he
nice.
going to Istanbul?
Yes. Mhm.
David, let us know how the bathhouses are.
Yeah.
It's all about the steam.
What is it? Hammam? I think they call it the hammams.
Yeah.
Wherein they really scrub you, and they scrub you so much that they almost tear off
Well,
your
one
skin.
of my favorite movies was that movie series Steam that they did about 15 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Which is about a mum and
Hammams?
hammams and a gay guy and all that kind of stuff. So.
Wait, is a gay guy in a hammam? He's not. It's not really a gay place.
Well, he was
Well-
a gay guy, and hammams are either women or men. There's
Yeah.
no commingling. So, and there's very homoerotic undertones.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when
So-
you're in a place like that. But you don't do anything. You don't act on it. As far as I know.
Well, if you watch the movie, they did. So.
Oh, they did. Okay. Okay, let's watch it later tonight. Okay, so just hung out with
Yeah, we
the.
got Teen Wolf tonight.
Oh, what?
We got Teen Wolf tonight.
We're gonna watch Teen Wolf. Oh my God! Are you gonna get me into Teen Wolf now?
Yes.
Really? Oh my God!
You're going to be worrying about pretty little white people with
Ah.
wolf magical vampire issues. Whatever.
Well, right now, I am catching up on Mr. Robot and what is it?
And don't forget, So Think You Can Dance.
No!
Oh, wait a minute, that's tomorrow
Are we
night.
going to record that too? Oh
No, I
my-
think So Think You Can Dance is tomorrow night. So we'll watch that tomorrow night.
So between you and Mike, my Mike always watches Project Runway or Top Chef or some cooking show. So, oh my God. Me, I'm happy with my sci-fi and Downton Abbey. Oh, wait a second.
You're so gay.
That's gay too, right? I'm kidding.
Well, we went to Costco this weekend.
Yeah, we went to Costco. We went shopping because we need to supply. Because
Because Maynard had been batching it so long.
what?
He'd been batching it so long.
Batching it? What do
Like
you mean?
bacheloring it so long.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I always just to have something simple. I cook something and it's in the fridge for some time, and when Ray comes over, we go out eat sandwiches or Greek food, whatever, and then we go to Quiznos and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But now since he lives here now, so I think it's gonna be economical. If
Yes.
we eat more here,
That's right.
we bought some lots of meat, and we're gonna eat some more salads and get healthy. Eat, not
Yeah.
greasy, not too much greasy food.
No.
Once in a while.
Once in a while, we'll go southern.
Yeah.
I turned Maynard on to boiled peanuts tonight.
Yes, I never knew boiled peanuts is that good. I got boiled peanuts. Okay, okay. You're looking for it, and then at last Ray found one from a racetrack gas station.
Racetracks in Texas have boiled peanuts. Only place I've been able to find them.
Okay. So yeah, I got to try them and it's salted. Wow, it's really good, and it's soft. It's not crunchy or anything. Peanuts are at the bars.
Yeah.
You eat them.
Well, they're dry roasted.
They're dry roasted.
Boiled peanuts, you get them green, and then you boil them with salt.
You boil them with
salt water. Yeah.
How much salt in the water?
It all depends on how salty you like your peanuts.
Okay.
So.
I like salty nuts.
But if you like South Carolina, Georgia area, there are roadside stands. Pretty much every little shop store has boiled peanuts in it. Mm-hmm. You can get like big bags of them for $2 or $3. So
it's exciting.
Eat them all day long.
So yeah, we went shopping. Ray and I bought some. Got lots of meat. I got my aluminum foil and stuff like that. You almost got me into getting those big thick ones, but I can't.
He likes big thick ones.
Yeah, I would try out a big thick one, but not at this trip to Costco. What are you thinking? It's like that story from Walmart with the pig. With the pig.
But you know that shit's gonna happen at Walmart. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah. So we also need to buy some bins because we need to displace some stuff from the race room and the game room right now is really in shambles right now. But at some point we'll get
Mike,
around
don't come
to
to town anytime soon until we get this place cleaned up.
Oh my God! Yeah, we have a goal before Mike comes over. We have to clean it up.
Well, let's hope he don't come this weekend.
That's why I bought a lot of a bin. So stuff a lot of things in it and stack them up. Yeah. It's always good.
Well, Saturday I was sick all day.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know if the creamer was bad for the coffee that morning. I got up that morning and had a bagel and cream cheese and 2 cups of coffee.
I thought you meant the cream cheese, but it's the
creamer.
I
hope you didn't throw my cream cheese away.
No, why not?
Threw the creamer away.
Yeah, I threw the creamer away. I
poured it out first. Bad because it was already open and it got the drive from here to your house. From my house is about 45 minutes. So I thought maybe that went bad. I don't know, but
no.
Anyway, I was sick and it was almost like food poisoning. But I don't know. But all I had that morning was bagel, cream cheese, 2 cups of coffee, and it was like within 20 minutes of eating, I was like
Linda Blair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Linda Blair.
And we were supposed to have lunch plans with friends, and I had to call and say, "Look, y'all got to come by the house because it feels like it's calming down, but I need some time to chill out here for a little bit."
Oh yeah, we should shout out to John and Kyle.
Yeah, John and Kyle. Kyle's moving today, having his parents move today. Speaking of other moves going on,
so many people moving.
I know it's that time of the year.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, John is the so Kyle and John. John was our guest a couple of years ago
for Father's Day.
For Father's Day, he was one of our featured gay fathers. So.
He's a real daddy.
He's a real dad. He's a father and he's a daddy. There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
So, but then after dinner, we did go have lunch, and I had a burger, and I was able to eat most of it.
Yeah, we all had.
Came back, and he took off, and then I was here sick the rest of the day. And then I went to Dave's house for dinner.
Yeah.
And I just was not good company that night. I apologize, Dave and Jason and kids.
Yeah, did you disrespect their toilet? They're not going to say that, right?
I did not clog the toilet.
Okay, good.
Unlike some people that had been there at previous potties. Left and clogged the toilet and just left without saying, pardon me, but I just blew up your toilet upstairs.
That was a memorable day because that was episode 500 celebration.
That was the 500th anniversary celebration that was going on. And somebody just come in and blew out the toilet and left. Didn't even have the balls to say, man, do you have a plunger?
I know. So he plugged up the toilet. And I think everybody knows who that was. We pretty much know who that was. Clogged up the toilet.
Trust me, I get it. When you get sick, sometimes you got to go. But don't believe somebody's toilet hanging like that about to overflow.
Yeah.
But then Dave should have had a plunger in there too.
I know, right?
Any decent homeowner has a plunger in every bathroom. Whether it's ugly or not, shit happens and it clogs up sometimes. So.
Hold on, let me write that down.
You have plungers. I
have a plunger.
Yeah. So you can buy the pretty ones that have the dust bowl scrubber and the plunger in it these days. So, but that was just Dave's bad for not having that. So
I think for his birthday, I gave him a plunger.
Oh, that's what you gave. You gave him a gold plunger or something.
A gold plunger. Yeah. Did we bedazzle? I can't remember. If
I think so. I thought you painted it gold. And
I can't remember. I think we just wrapped it. He got one and then just wrapped it.
Okay. So.
But anyway, that was fun. Okay, so let's move on, Ray.
Okay.
What's
Well,
up with?
if all y'all don't know, we have a Gay Geek Bazaar Facebook page.
Yep.
So go find it on. You can link to it from the Bear Podcast page, can't you?
Oh yeah, you're right. I should be putting links on it. It's actually hashtagged on Facebook. So
Yeah. So
you can take that.
go to that. But one of the most interesting videos I posted last week, and we didn't get to talk about it. Check out the Gay Geek and Bazaar Facebook page and watch the Spanish stud shows the internet how to put on a condom. This is not a safe for work video.
Mm-hmm.
Don't with other people with children around. Do not watch the video because it contains nudity. But it's a guy and he shows you how to put on a condom and everything proper way. And he's hot and it's nice and he's big on muscle, Spanish muscle bear.
You know, if you're going to display something like that, that's the way to do it. Although it's not safe for work.
Yeah.
Because remember the fleshlight years ago? Fleshlight came out. It was even Flesh Jack. There was fleshlight in this Flesh Jack. Anyway, so fleshlight came out, and then there was this girl in a bikini showing it off. So this is what you do. So here's the flesh. You put lube in your penis, and then you put it here. You know, why is okay? I was just thinking, why is a girl showing a guy's?
Because they're marketing it toward guys.
Yes.
Even though I don't know how many straight guys buy those. Apparently, everybody's got a pocket pussy these days.
I don't.
Well, on Facebook the other week, somebody showed how you can make your own pocket pussy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wait, didn't
you get a little bottle and you get 2 scrubbing pads. You know the sponges that's got the yellow side and the green side?
Yeah, you go to the yellow side.
Well, no, you put the green sides together, you put rubber bands around them, and then you put them down in the jar, and then you take a condom and stick it down in between the two and then roll the top over the top of the jar, and it's your economical pocket pussy.
Really?
And put some lube on it, yes.
Wait a second, I learned this from Julio. Julio told me that they do that in prisons. Well, something like that. And they call it the Fifi.
The Fifi.
You remember that?
Well, I call it the pocket pussy because of Blue Mountain. Remember that episode where they all stole the guy's pocket pussy and they all got an STD?
They all got, what did they get? Gonorrhea?
Gonorrhea or chlamydia, one of them. But they kept passing around. Everybody kept getting it reinfected.
Yeah.
So, and it was the guy's father's pocket pussy, which is why it was so things.
Yeah, it was so memorable to him. Yeah,
but maybe we ought to make our own and do a video and see it and try it out.
And we should do a demo on how to use it.
I don't know about a demo how to use it. Well, maybe we should get a couple listeners that live in town to try it out and see how well it works.
Okay. Then we'll record the audio. How's that? I'm kidding. No.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, you watch. We record the audio. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So anyway, check out the video. It's actually pretty funny and good. And
yeah, it's pretty good.
Muscle bear
and
dude.
He's very hung. And he's showing off how to wear is that a Magnum he was putting on, or just a normal?
I don't know. I don't know, about 7 inches, but he's decently thick, maybe 8.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, probably 8. Yeah, an 8 would be. I think an 8 would need a Magnum, don't you think? Or
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't have that problem, so I wouldn't know.
Ray, I thought you were a Magnum.
No.
You wear Magnums.
I drank a 40 Magnum, but that's about it. So.
Okay.
All right. Our entertainment topics today is actually kind of entertainment. We're going to talk about some fall TV shows and some of the lineup coming out because it's that time of year. We're going to talk a little about Fear the Walking Dead because that started last night. If you missed it, tough titty. I'm sure they'll have it in replay or you can go get it on demand or Amazon or whatever. So, but we're also going to talk about all the stuff that's starting in September. And then probably at the end of September, maybe the last week of September, we'll talk about all the stuff coming up in October, like Green Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, all that good stuff. So anyway. Supergirl. Okay. Well, if you missed it, Fear the Walking Dead started yesterday, which was Sunday. AMC's Fear the Walking Dead opened in a ratings spirit mode, setting a cable series premiere record with 10.1 million viewers Sunday. That's the largest opening ever of a cable TV show.
Oh, really?
Yes. The 90-minute opener of the new drama, a much-awaited companion to the series to cable ratings king, The Walking Dead, also became the top cable series premiere in young adults 18 to 49, attracting 6.3 million viewers. So we're in that age group.
Yeah, that's right.
So 6 million of us 6.3 million. So so there was 4 million that were over the 49 category, I guess, or maybe 1 million under the 18 category. Who knows? Depends on which parents let you watch.
Yeah.
The 6-episode Fear, which has been renewed for a 15-episode second season, moves ahead of another new AMC series, Breaking Bad spinoff, Better Call Saul, to rank as 2015's top cable series premiere in young adults. The new series opens just as the zombie apocalypse is starting and the countenances and the disaster from urban Los Angeles, rather than the rural Georgia of the original series.
Yes, that's right. Everything, the setting there is Los Angeles. I think there was a part there that was San Francisco. I don't know.
No,
it's Los Angeles because it's got that pipe thing. The Grease.
Yeah, so you
remember the
it's the Los Angeles River.
Yeah,
that's what that is. That little puddle that runs through with that big deep thing is the Los Angeles River.
Yeah, so this is the start. Okay,
I think that's what it's called.
It did start off as in really.
It's
a drama.
All I got to say about the beginning of the show, I have yet to see crack whore that looks that cute. He had all his teeth. He had perfect little nipples and body and little washboard abs. And I assumed they were doing heroin, not crack.
Yeah, that's right. I think they're doing heroin.
So
I have yet to see a bear there yet. So I'm waiting for a bear to be. But the commercials in between, that was awesome. Yeah. There was a bear in the commercial. I think we can play it in the show. Yeah. I don't know. No, there was a bear in the commercials in between we were watching. So Fear the Walking Dead is really it's a prequel. It's a prequel of what happened probably years before.
Well, no, it wasn't years before.
It's
the whole period that Rick's in the coma.
Oh, that's right.
Because remember, Rick's in the accident where he gets shot and he's in the coma. All right, this picks up about the same time Rick gets shot and goes into the coma. Because none of this stuff is happening, allegedly, when he goes into the coma.
Oh, that's right. How long was he in the coma? I thought he was
3 months, wasn't it?
3 months, was it? I can't remember. But anyway, so it's a good start, I guess. And it's impressive though. 10.1 million viewers all in one night. Okay, so well,
I liked it. It drew me in. So I like the characters. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
There's a comicbook.com had a good thing talking about the Easter eggs in the first episode. We'll post that link on the website, and it's also on the Gay Geek and Bizarre page. So you can go look at it there and see what you think about the Easter eggs that were put in there. Okay. So, all right, let's talk about some of the shows coming back in September. Start up in September. Of course, talking about
zombies.
Walking Dead. We were talking about zombies. So Z Nation starts back on Sci-Fi on 9/11.
I got to watch that before the first season, I think. I don't know. It felt forced to me. Do you enjoy Z Nation?
I like Z Nation. Some of the storylines were kind of stupid, but it was it's also like a B zombie movie type thing.
It's a very B movie.
And I think it's a B, but some of the storylines that were going on through the thing outside the stupid shit that they had going on during every episode was pretty good. Like the young guy and the girl, the one that was in Twilight. I can't remember what his name is. His character arc, and then them losing him at the end. I think he got lost, and her leaving the group. And then the whole dude that was injected with the zombie serum.
Yeah,
that was
transforming.
He was transforming. So that was pretty interesting. So
yeah, that was interesting. Okay, so next one is Dancing with the Stars.
Okay,
ABC.
That is. I don't care what people say. That's a great show.
Really,
it is always a great show.
That's right. I personally do not watch it. I just don't. Okay.
Well, it's a great show if you watch it. That starts on 9/14 on ABC. And the next one I'll let you do too.
Yes, it's Doctor Who on September 19th at BBC America. Doctor Who, I got to watch it a little bit. The latest season, but with the new Doctor. But I ran out of time. I have so many things. I kind of lost interest for a while, but Doctor Who is pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll catch up to it, but right now, it's not a big priority to watch it for me to watch it.
Well, Doctor Who is the one sci-fi series I've never been able to get into.
Yeah.
Torchwood, I was all over it. Doctor Who, it's just never held my attention enough to watch it. I mean, I'll watch a couple episodes every now and then. I'm like, oh, okay, it's kind of okay. So anyway, all right. On 9/21, Gotham starts back on Fox. So we got the prequel to Batman series coming up, and there was some stuff that came out today that they show a typical Batcave, and Barbara Gordon shows back up. So we'll have to. Well, Barbara shows up. I don't know if her last name's Gordon, but the Barbara Gordon might show up in this series. So.
No, that's right. Oh, which reminds me, the one who died. Did I remember?
Yes, the original Barbara Gordon.
Oh my God.
I can't remember her name right now, and I've seen the thing all over her face. That played the original Batgirl in the 1960 series.
Yeah, I remember
Batman
her
on TV. She passed away this week.
Yeah, yeah. We forgot her name, but
What is it?
rest in
We'll have
peace.
to go look at it.
Yeah, we'll look it up. Okay, so next is Scream Queens.
That's on 9/22. The Scream Queens.
Also,
on
the
Fox.
Muppets?
The Muppets are coming back on ABC.
Oh, wow, and Limitless.
And Limitless is going to be on CBS. All those are on 9/22. So Scream Queens is the spinoff kind of by American Horror Story Glee combination kind of deal. That's done by that whole crew. The Muppets are coming back to ABC with their own TV show, primetime TV show. And then Limitless, if you ever saw the movie with Bradley Cooper.
Is it the same series? Is it the same?
It spins off from that, and Bradley Cooper's in it. I don't know if he's going to be in the entire series or he just kicks the first cameo appearance in the first episode where the cute guy that's kind of replacing him, he gives him the pills, and it goes through that whole thing. But that's coming out.
Okay.
And then, of course, on 9/24, Heroes Reborn.
Heroes Reborn.
Comes back on NBC. And then one of my favorite shows of last year was How to Get Away with Murder on ABC.
You really watch that? I can't remember doing that.
It's, somebody that I used to be in a relationship with started watching Scandal.
Oh, okay.
So if you watch Scandal, it's almost like watching How to Get Away with Murder. So one deals with politics and one deals with being lawyers and stuff. And it's almost the same thing, but
I see.
It's pretty interesting. So,
but going back to Heroes, I like Heroes. I wish they didn't use the word reborn, though. They could have just gone with the Heroes.
Well, I think they want to separate it from the original series. Hopefully they don't screw it up like they did the original series.
Yeah, I just hope not.
So, but we know horn rim guy, glasses guy is there.
HRG. No, he's Mr. Noah Bennett.
Yeah.
They kept calling him HRG. Even in the web series, HRG. No, he's Noah Bennett. That's his name. Why do you have to give him a code
nickname for him? That was his code name. Like Deep Throat. Or the smoking guy from
Lost? Smoking guy?
The X-Files.
Oh, the smoking guy. Okay.
Yes. And
Cancer Man or something like that. Yeah. Cancer. Wait.
He got cancer, but I think the whole thing. But did you know the cigarettes that they use on Walking Dead that Daryl was smoking
were Morels?
Morels,
yeah,
which is the same ones they used on X-Files, wasn't it? Was it X-Files or was it Lost?
Oh, I don't know. Probably
but I think it was X-Files, the guy that smoked all the time on X-Files.
Cancer Man.
Whatever his name was.
Yeah, that's how I remember him, Cancer Man. So, anyway. Okay, so last one is actually September 29th. It's going to be Marvel's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep, we're back.
You followed the whole series?
The whole series, okay. Yes. I got very into that series, and I kind of got mad at it in certain points because I did stupid shit. But we'll see how it goes this season.
Okay, so
because they're hinting at because they brought up the Inhumans, and I don't know how they're doing it, but there's going to be an Inhuman movie in 2 or 3 years, so we'll see how it all works in together. So anyway, we'll be doing the stuff coming out in October towards the end of September. When we get caught up, I guess there'll be a special podcast from Bourbon Street in a couple of weeks.
That's right. We can talk about it later. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now it's time for the gay, the geek, and the bizarre. Okay. There are 2 gays here, I guess.
There's 2 gays. Well, you do the first gay because it's more geeky gay.
Okay, all right. You take that one. Okay, I'm going to go to the first one. Brace yourself. The next generation of male vibrators is coming. Is this really for gays only? Would you think straight guys would use this?
I think anybody will use it, but I think gay guys are more in tune with doing stuff like this.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe the younger straight guys are because they're all metrosexual type.
Oh, yeah, shit, okay. So back in 2013, a new British sex toy maker called Hot Octopus unveiled its flagship product, a vibrating penis sheath. Okay, officially known as the Pulse, which they dubbed and aggressively marketed as the world's first Guybrator.
Yeah.
Guybrator.
And if you remember that, it's actually a sheath you put on your erect cock, and then you fuck somebody, and it's vibrating. So while you're fucking somebody else, and then the vibration and your dick rubbing inside of that's what gets you off.
Oh, okay.
I never could afford one, but if someone wants to buy one for us on the show to test out, let us know.
Yeah. So early reviews of
We have a PayPal account now you can use.
Yeah, that's right. Early reviews of the sleek, futuristic, and discreet product likened it to a $99 US rechargeable Darth Vader helmet for your dick. For your dick. But they also acknowledged the Hot Octopus was trying to do something ambitious. The company was aiming to create not just a new rehabilitated and desirable image for once seedy male sex toys, but a whole new method and sensation of mass male masturbation. Okay, beyond a simple up and down and done experience. Okay, by so doing, it hoped to revolutionize male self pleasure and its paraphernalia. Some met these lofty claims with skepticism, although there was nothing explicitly called a Guybrator on the market. Vibrating cock rings, condoms, and prostate-stimulating dildos had been around for ages, and some men have supposedly even used their phones on their sensitive frenulum on the underside of their penis as a masturbatory aid. But the Hot Octopus team argued there was still a big gap between the number and variety of products and sensations available to women versus men. This was fueled, they said, by the comparatively less accepted nature of the male toy market, by a byproduct of the embarrassingly phallic and obvious or plain seedy nature of most male-oriented toys. So, pretty long article here. But anyway, so yeah, it's interesting that they're just thinking about having,
Well, they're launching a new toy.
Yes, it's launching
on the Pulse 2 this summer.
The Pulse 2. So yeah, Ray, since you're single now, are you gonna be interested with this?
I don't know. I don't know if I got money to blow on stuff like this.
How much is it? $99? What it is?
I don't know. I don't think it said, but.
Mm-hmm. So in Pulse 2, we split the functionality. This is gonna be a Pulse 2. So I don't know if that's any interesting, but is it the UK? I'm not sure.
What?
It's in the UK, right? A new British sex toy. That's
yeah.
right. Okay. All right. Are you guys gonna be interested in this? Would you like to order from the British on how to stimulate yourselves using a Guybrator? Okay. That should be the title of the show. Would you like a Guybrator or something like that? Okay, Ray. What's next?
Okay.
Another gay.
All right. This is another gay. I thought this was more bizarre, but Maynard said it was more gay, so we moved it to the gay. So, I find this kind of interesting, but I'm going to read the article and then we can talk about it a little bit. Desperate man fears his attraction to twinks is disgusting, but who has the real problem? Society doesn't so much bat an eye when a man, say in his 30s, shows interest in a woman in her early to mid-20s. It's almost expected that he'll find a younger woman sexy. But there is a double standard in the gay community, which is true. The right has constantly tried to label gay men as deviants, predators, or even pedophiles. Mm-hmm. Is it possible that some have become overly sensitive in an effort to dispel those horrible accusations? We got to thinking about this after we came across a Reddit thread in which a gay man in his 30s confesses to a debilitating shame because of where his sexual attractions fall. And his post titled, "Is an older bear into twinks disgusting?" User BRT82 writes, "I know all the mantras. People have preferences, age is just a number, and so on. However, I constantly feel like I'm judged, and I've started to think they are right. Maybe someone in his 30s with a bear look into younger guys is really disgusting."
Why is it disgusting? Why do you even call it disgusting?
I tried to look for new friends in the gay community and thought I found some in a gay sports team. They were guys around my age and body type, muscle, otter, or bear. Nice guys to hang out with, but not attractive for me. Again, the honeymoon ended when they found out about my preferences. Some were not really friends and were just trying to get into my pants, so they kept telling me that I should try a real man, i.e. them. Others just bullied me and told me I was pathetic and that I wanted a sugar baby and that I had to compensate for my size and so on.
What?
Now, everything he just stated right there, I've had to deal with.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Because I like younger, smaller guys.
okay.
Not necessarily twinkish, but
You like the chaser types.
chaser types. So
Okay.
everything that he just said, almost the same stuff verbatim has happened to me.
So you're saying, Ray, that you've met people before who actually say that. Why do you
Yeah.
like those guys?
And I've got people gotten arguing with me because I wasn't into other bears, and they're like, "Well, you should be because you're in a bear, and they don't like you." And yet, and I was like,
What? Somebody actually said that?
Yes.
Do I know him?
"You probably do.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
talk about it offline." But
Okay.
um,
I'll bitch slap him.
but it's just that whole thing. It's like, well, what does it? You know, I see these things on profiles. No overweight, no fatties, no. I get that. Everybody has their preferences,
Mm-hmm.
and we can't change what we're attracted to. So I get that. And I think if somebody states in their profile, if they do it nicely, that says, hey, I'm into chasers or younger, smaller guys, or however you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that because I feel that way. I mean, not that I'm not attracted to bears sometimes, because there are some bears I find very attractive and I would play around with, but
Are you saying you have bisexual moments?
I do have bisexual moments.
Okay.
So I could go there. But, so anyway, in the article, now he's at his wit's end and considering psychiatric help.
What?
Many have chimed in to offer words of reassurance there's nothing wrong with being into younger guys, so as long as it's legal and consensual. That's the big two, legal and consensual.
Yes.
That is just wrong, said one
When the
commenter. Every
keyword
time
is
you say
legal.
something like that, a young-looking twink who is into bears cries alone into his pillow. And that's true. There are twinks into bears. They're usually 500 miles away, but there are twinks in the bears. And one young man offered this. I'm a younger guy, 24, and I have a preference for older, more experienced guys. You sound like my type. TBH. I don't know what that means, but there's nothing to be ashamed of adding. It might be the word twink that is setting people off. There's nothing wrong with saying you like younger men.
TPH.
And he might have a point. While many embrace the word twink, it does condone childish or naivety to others. Either way, there's no reason BRTW28 should have to experience degrading shame for being into younger men. Life is way too short for that. Here's some of the best advice received. Dude, you're 30. You're not old. You're not doing anything a straight bachelor isn't doing. My 24-year-old sister is dating a 46-year-old and no one is judging him. Your friends sound like judgmental pricks, which is true. Now, when I do it, my friends make fun of me.
Yeah.
Because I was dating the younger guys.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it was just for sex back in the day. I'll admit that. I'm not going to lie. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I knew nothing was going to come of it. I knew all that talk, oh, I like older men and older men. All bullshit. They just didn't have a daddy in their life and they wanted to be there for a little while and they dealt with their daddy issues and they were gone.
Yeah.
I got that and I totally accepted that. So I understand where this guy's coming from. I said, look, you like what you like. And I'm 47 and I like younger guys. So imagine the 20-year difference in most of the age ranges of the guys that I like.
You're 47?
Yes.
I thought you were 46.
No, I'm 47.
Okay.
I'll be 48 next year.
That's right.
Pretty soon 50.
Mm-hmm.
So
we should go to Hawaii for your Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I say, date who you want to date. Screw, if people don't like you for what you do, then screw them. I mean,
you're not really good friends then.
They're not real friends then. So don't try to make them your friends. And if they have those kind of problems, then it's their own problem. The biggest thing that I find with liking younger guys, there are a lot more gay guys that are into younger guys. I think that's the stereotypical thing.
Yeah. Me, if you look at me, I like him older. That's how I am. I like him older than me, and it's kind of rare that I would find somebody younger would be attractive. I don't know. That's just me. I like him older. I like him daddy bearish. So that's what I am. All right.
So what do y'all think? How many of y'all other people
know.
that listen to the podcast
have you been told that your preferences are it's really disgusting? Is what it is.
Or for you chasers or younger guys out there that listen to the show, have your friends given you a hard time for liking older, bigger guys?
Yeah.
Because I know because we've talked about on the show about chasers here that were closet chasers because they didn't want their friends to know they were into
And also,
guys.
I remember before people have to come out twice. Once when they have to come out they're gay, and the second time is that when they like bears. That's the second coming out because people do not expect You know, like I said, like maybe a twink or another or a smaller guy or a chaser, and then telling other people that you like bigger guys. It's another coming out, and they would ask, "Why do you like big guys? Why?" You know, and then you could be shunned. People were shunned because of you're a twink, but you like bears. You know, that's disgusting. They would say that. Yeah, I've read stories about that. I heard
Yeah.
about that. There are people. Anyway, so
And everybody should like who they're going to like and get along with what they want to do. And people just need to get over and deal with it.
that's right. Okay. All right, it's on with the geek. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because uh, it's a good mix. It's a brilliant mix by Tesla. So if you guys don't know Tesla by Elon Musk, it's those electric cars,
They're really expensive. Like
very expensive
but they're
electric
very
cars.
nice.
Yes, I bet they are.
And they're very pretty.
They're now partnering with Airbnb. So Airbnb and Tesla partnered to make road trips easier for Model S owners. Oh, sorry, I'm burping. Tesla is giving.
Cooking's getting to him.
Yeah, that's right. Ray's cooking
That's right.
just coming out right now. Later on, I'll be Linda Blair.
Curry chicken's getting.
Curry chicken's gonna come out. Tesla is giving eligible Airbnb hosts free home charging stations. So Tesla Motors has invested millions of dollars into its superchargers, a growing network of nearly 500 fast charging stations to make long distance travel feasible and stress-free for owners of all electric Model S. Now it's teaming up with home sharing startup Airbnb to bring charging stations to select hosts' home. So this is brilliant because what is Airbnb? Airbnb is you have an app and then you can actually rent out your room, or if you have an apartment or a house, you can rent it out if you're away, and then you give them the keys or whatever electronic access that you can give them on your door, so they can stay for a fee. And there are lots of these um, Airbnb households, houses or apartments in San Francisco, like Johnny, Johnny and Mike. Johnny was he has a cousin who he solely rents out his San Francisco apartment. You know how expensive apartments are in San Francisco, or even hotels, and he does an Airbnb on that one. So yeah, he can he earns money off of it. Now Tesla is partnering up with Airbnb, and these Airbnb houses can now have these chargers. I mean, if you're eligible, you'll have a charger at home. If you park inside the house or even outside, they have these extensions that you can hook up your Tesla. These are really rich people doing Airbnb.
Yeah.
You know what? I think if you can,
If you can afford Airbnb, if you can afford a Tesla, you can usually afford staying in a regular hotel. So,
but the problem is these regular hotels do not have chargers.
yes.
That's the problem, and it's brilliant because it's easy to talk to an Airbnb, house provider or quarters provider. So I think you just it says here you only spend like $750 for a charger. So an existing Airbnb host who lists an entire home has if you have your home being on Airbnb and has had more than 5 bookings and has an average overall rating of 4 plus, is eligible to receive a free Tesla charger which costs $750. So the host must pay for the installation, which costs about $200 and $900 depending on the layout of the home. So Tesla will select the properties from a pool of applicants who meet the criteria. Tesla owners should expect to pay about $10 for a night's charge of electricity, according to an estimate provided by the company. So yeah, what do you guys think? Have you guys used Airbnb before? Let us know. What is your experience? It'd be nice. But
if you're Airbnb, don't let people stay there without going through Airbnb, because then they become renters. Remember that woman that got the people, she couldn't get out of her house because she let them pay her under the table to stay, and then they just stayed. And she couldn't get them evicted.
Oh,
she had to go get them evicted to get rid of them.
Oh wow! Because they didn't go through
Airbnb, so she wasn't protected anymore. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so.
That's kind of dumb. I want to read that article.
Well, we talked about it on the show like maybe 5 or maybe 10 episodes ago, I think.
Really?
Because it's the one. There's one about her that had that. Because I think I remember seeing I think we talked about it briefly because I remember seeing an episode on like one of the news shows about it. There's the one where the lady did it under the thing after they'd been there for like a week. They stayed with her a week and they said, "Hey, can we just stay a couple more days and pay you under the counter and to get their B&B?" Airbnb, and she said yes. And at that point, they became renters.
Mm-hmm.
So she couldn't kick them out. She had to have them evicted and had to go through this whole process based on California state laws. Mm-hmm. And then there was the one homeowner who rented their whole home out, and somebody rented it disguising themselves as, "Hey, we're family coming in on vacation, blah, blah, blah." And it turned out they had a house party there and completely destroyed the house.
Oh, wow.
And Airbnb has insurance for house damage and stuff, so they had to pay them about $20,000 to repair their house.
Wow.
So because on that point it was Airbnb's fault for not verifying the users that they were actually, but the people left their house for the weekend thinking that this family was coming in to rent it, and they had this huge like party and just destroyed everything. Everything was destroyed.
Wow.
So
that's horrible. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Tesla being charging in your Airbnb home. That'd be nice. Yeah. All right, let's go to the bizarre. Okay, this story has been around in Daily Tech News Show. It's been talked about also in this distorted view. So, okay, great. Go ahead.
May didn't put this under. Well, I guess we put this under bizarre.
It is bizarre.
It's kind of bizarre, but I also think it's the future, and because I think I wanted this. Did I have this as the topic, or did I have the other?
It was a topic, but we can talk about it. If it's okay, we talk about it during bizarre.
Because here's the deal. We'll talk about the story because this is short. Virgin gets a bionic penis after childhood tragedy.
It's a bionic penis.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Life has been hard for Muhammad Abad. The 43-year-old virgin from Edinburgh, Scotland, lost all my genitals when he was hit by a car and dragged 600 feet just at 6 years old, the Sun reports. 37 years later, he got a new lease on life and sex after surgeons at University College London gave him an 8-inch bionic penis.
It's very generous. Gave him an 8-incher.
I know. Using a button in his scrotum, Abad can now inflate his new manhood with fluids from an implant in his belly, which is kind of how penis pumps work.
Mm-hmm.
So when you want a bit of action, you press the on button, and when you're finished, you press another button, and it takes seconds, he tells the Sun. So instead of sitting there pumping a nut like my uncle had, because he had an inflatable penis.
Oh, he did?
Yes. And it was one of those things, and it's got like one of his balls had been replaced, and it was actually a thing, and you just sit there and pumped it until it pumped up. Is what he told us. I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody has one, you can tell us, but that's what he told us. So it took doctors 3 years and dozens of operations to craft and attach a new member molded using skin grafts from his arm. The final operation last month took 11 hours. Now he's looking for love. Some ladies might want to try it out, he said. In 2013, Abad appeared on a news segment called Embarrassing Bodies, where he said that the penis he had after the accident, which was a little over 2 inches, was completely numb, according to the Daily Mail. And of course, Abad's not the first person to get a new sense of pride. An unidentified South African man received the world's first penis transplant last year and is doing well and is expecting a child, Reuters reported at Huffington Post. So,
interesting.
So,
I want to learn about your uncle with the but
well, here's the deal. A lot of people have erectile dysfunction issues.
Okay.
So we're moving into the point now where we can fix those electronically. Whether it's basically built him a penis out of skin on his forearm, because the article is a picture and like there's a big shaft of skin that they've removed from his arm, grafted from his arm to make the penis out of. So they can surgically do that. Now, the guy in South Africa who had his penis destroyed by a bad circumcision got a penis transplant.
That's right.
So in 20 years, I see this being is if you're not happy with your penis size, you can go have your DNA grafted, grown onto one, have it the size, uncut, cut, however you want it to look, and then have it transplanted onto you. It's the ultimate plastic surgery.
So 20 years from now, you're going to have an upgrade, you're saying?
If it still works for 20 years from now, I'll be happy. I'll be 67. At that point, I don't know how much it matters.
Oh, really? Anyway, what is it? What I heard from my friend Matt? When you're at that age, sometimes a good shit is better than a good sex.
Yes, that is right. So I think that's where we're going. And I mean, I wonder if that's going to be the new Viagra. as things progress genetically and scientifically and technology, is this, oh, I'm not happy with my penis size. I got to go get a 13-inch penis.
Yeah, I can do that. Or
So,
or instead of a button on the scrotum, you do on your armpit or something.
well, I think eventually the genetic bioengineering is going to get so good you can just be able to take DNA samples and grow a penis whatever way you want it. So with your DNA, so it matches your body. So there's you don't have to take a whole bunch of pills for rejection or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the body accepts it, and you'll just say, "Oh, I was born with a 4-inch penis. I want a 12-inch penis."
Oh gosh, that would be nice though. I don't know. It's gonna be like a $65,000.
I always kind of wish mine was like 8 inches and uncut, but I'm okay with what I got. It does the job.
You're okay with 7 3/4, right? Okay.
Yeah, whatever. I wish it's 7 3/4. So it does the job. And if anybody complains, well, you usually don't hear from them again anymore. Anyhow, so.
Mm-hmm. All right. So interesting. Yeah. Are you guys gonna upgrade your penis when it comes to 10 years from now? Actually, 10 years from now, people would be.
But my question is, how soon before this bionic implant goes into people that can use it in the States for erectile dysfunction?
Mm-hmm.
Like my uncle, he had a pump thing that he had to do, and whether he's joking about the nut or not, I don't know, because I didn't ask to see it. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to touch it. He's my uncle.
Is he a gay uncle? He's a uncle.
He's an old, big old redneck. But that was his thing. Was that he?
You know what? You piqued my interest already. You gotta ask. You gotta find out.
Listeners, if any of y'all have a penis pump, let us know. Well, not the kind of penis implants that.
Let us know if you have a penis implant. Let us know
and what it's like. So it's like hypospadias. It's one of those things you got to let us know about what it's like, and you don't have to give your name or anything like that. Or
show us
a picture.
In,
we won't say your name or anything. We'll play your recording so you can tell us what it's like. But I know people that have those, and maybe we can find somebody that does it, or I can find some information on one, and we can talk about it later on. But so it's going to be interesting because apparently he's got a thing that he cuts on and off. So that's why they call it bionic, because it's electronically working. He's not actually physically doing anything. He does hitting the button and it cuts it on, and hits the button and cuts it on.
It would be nice if it's a clap on. Bling.
Yeah. Well, it's also good for pressure, because then he could come if he's an early comer or pre-comer. Mm-hmm. And just keep going. And she can just keep going until she gets hers, because it'll stay hard.
That's the point, though. I think this guy, I don't think it's got the nerves that, so you could come. I don't think he could come.
Well,
but he can have sex.
Well, he can have sex. And they can grow nerve endings and stuff now. And they use the ones off the skin.
And that's enough for you to ejaculate?
And there might have been enough left from the original thing that they used that. But,
so they moved it around. Okay.
So, the whole point is to have it so you feel pleasure while you're using it.
Maybe he could just, have sex with a girl and just pleasure her. I mean, that's fine too, right?
Who heard of that bullshit? Why would you want to pleasure a girl?
You have sex with the person.
We're gay. It's all about me. It's about me coming and getting off, and then you getting up and going home. That's what it's all about.
It's more like me doing you, and then when I come, go finish yourself.
That's right. Do yourself.
That's right.
I'm done with you. I'm going to sleep. Lock the door on your way out. There's no breakfast in the morning. Bye, Felicia.
All right. Bye, Felicia.
So, okay, now I need to apologize to Dan, who is a listener, because Dan, we were joking with you about getting a life and watching all this podcast back to back. We were really joking. So don't be upset with us. We like to joke around with our listeners and stuff. And sometimes people come in and it just hits us the funny way that, like I said, I wrote Dan back. He sent me an email and I replied to him. And I told him that, to us, we don't think about somebody wanting to sit there and actually listen to this podcast other than us and our friends, kind of. Because we just talk about bullshit most of the time, like
big
sex
chatting,
at Walmart and kind of hanging out. So when somebody emails in and sits out there and like binge listen to your show, I was like, oh my God, I wouldn't do it.
Well, I appreciate.
In fact, I have a hard time
listening.
remembering what we say in the show the next day. Okay. So
Dan, if you're listening or watching, we do not remember what we talked about last week. We don't.
We remember highlights and stuff, but if it's something specific, like in the voicemail, you ask about something in an episode, and we're like, well, you got to let us know it's a specific one, so we can go back and listen to it because we got the show notes and stuff. But sometimes we ad lib a lot.
Well, that's what
It's on the fly of our pants a lot. So
right now we're winging everything. So yeah, remind us what we talked about. You just need to say what episode number, and we could go back. What did we talk about then? I wouldn't know.
We weren't trying to slang or anything. We were just being fun, trying to be funny with you. So. But we're glad you're listening to the show and hope you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so I guess that's it. Like we're still alive. We're living together.
That's right.
We're still alive. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching and listening. If you want to contact us, send your emails to show@BearPodcast.com.
Or like Dan, you can call in and leave us a voice message, and we'll try not to make fun of you. If we do it, it's only for fun.
We can talk. We can make fun of them sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Sometimes, no.
But our phone number is 206-222-BEAR. That's 206-222-2327. Give us a call, leave us a voice message, and we'll play it on the show. And tell us, like Dan, if you're mad at us because we're joking around or anything else. So we can take it. We're big boys most days.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And subscribe via iTunes, Vimeo, or YouTube. You can also listen to the show on Stitcher Radio and Bear Radio Network. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And go to the official website at BearPodcast.com. And there's also a small box there that says donate.
That's right.
Yeah, if you guys want to buy some coffee, that'll be great. Buy Ray some coffee. Yeah. That'd be nice. Just a tip.
Right.
Just a tip. Okay, something like that.
We need new equipment. See, new microphone.
Yeah.
See the scratched up old microphone.
Scratched up microphone
with this crusty old windsock on it.
Oh my God! So much saliva has been on this one.
Know.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching and listening, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Bear Podcast. Many wolves and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear.